What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Kat Stefankovich, and I want to welcome you inside another episode of Fast Break, where the stories are ones you've never heard, and behind the scenes access is one of our specialties. Shout out to the Open Gym team for helping us out with that. So let's dig into a story right off the top here. As we honor Black History Month, we honor a Canadian basketball legend. His journey took him from Scarborough to Boston to New York to Los Angeles, where he was the first Black Canadian to play men's basketball in the Olympics. So let's take a moment to hear from the respected Tony Sims.
Scarborough was like the base where I started the journey. I went to Stephen Leacock. I had a coach named John Volpe. This guy was I don't know, I call him ingenious because as a big kid, I was a tall and skinny kid, and he made me into a point guard. So I was one of the big guards. When they talked about the Magic Johnson style of play, I was one of those guys. From Leacock, I got a scholarship. It was actually a track and field scholarship. I was ranked in the world as the #1 triple jumper. I was knocking off all the Canadian so-called great champions, and I was just having fun. In fact, when I went to compete, they had to come find me because I was in somewhere shooting baskets. Boston University came upon my idea of going to schools. There were other schools that looked at me, but there was a special guy there named Rick Pitino, a really special man. My premise, my dream, the thing that I wanted to do was purchase a property for my mother. I wanted to give her a home from I can remember. I wanted to buy my mother a home, and I thought, I could only do it in basketball. I didn't know they paid money in track and field. You know what I mean? We were playing against the best that there was in the world. The Yugoslavias, as they called them then, was the best team in the world, and the United States, and they had a packed squad, with Barkley and Malone and Chris Mullins. And then here is a little country called Canada, and the only black person on that team was me. There was a lot of racist stuff going on. In the Olympics, we had guys who said to me, "Coach said not to give you any ball long." I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is how my style was the whole time." We had stuff like that, and they would look me off, that kind of stuff. And that's when I know we're in trouble, because we're playing for the bronze medal, and you had your teammates doing that to you. You're in trouble. Michael Jordan, hey man, Michael Jordan is from another planet. Let's just leave it. He's from another planet. You know what? He's a gentleman. He's an amazing man. As an athlete, I had a chance to play against him. I was certainly in great respect in terms of what I saw this man did as a player, and he pushed me as I could be pushed from a player. I don't think anyone else could inspire me in terms of that level. You guys are the future. You're the program, but you're the future. You're the future of this community. You're the future of the world, bro. And we love each other. We care about each other, but that's how you work. You gave it to me. You gave me everything you could ever give me. That's what I'm asking for all the time. But you do it for your parents too, not just Coach Sims, right? For me and these kids, it's about life. It's about success. It's about, of course, doing the best they can. I've given them my love from the place as a father and from the place as a competitor. I'd like them to get to know the spirit of the competitiveness that I exude, and I'd like them to understand that I want to see them to be successful, trusting themselves, care about the people around them, to be focused, and if you're in life doing great things for people and bringing them up to your level rather than looking down on them, that you have now begun to live. I prefer to have that legacy where I'm telling you the truth, and you might not even like me for that, but you respect me for that.